Do you know how doctors guess disease? This is a good example of heuristic. So, what is a heuristic? Heuristic is a way of trying to solve a problem through uncertain guesses. Did you know this? Now, we are going to explain some cases of judging disease by heuristic. First, let's talk about how doctors guess disease. Doctors base their diagnosis on how well a patient's symptoms match the typical case of particular disease. Plus, they often make diagnoses based on recent cases they have seen. For example, a doctor who has recently seen many cases of particular disease is more likely to diagnose that disease in a patient with similar symptoms. Various heuristics are used to diagnose disease. Heuristics help doctors make decisions with limited time and information, but they can sometimes lead to misdiagnosis or biased judgment.
An AI program that predicts a patient's cardiac arrest was developed by a company. It predicts a risk of cardiac arrest by analyzing 4 vital signs. Heuristic was used to run this AI program. Applying heuristic to pre-cardiac arrest symptoms and previous cases could draw the conclusion that there will be a risk of cardiac arrest within a few hours. Then, researchers trained this to the AI model to complete the cardiac arrest prediction program. It was proved effective without any restrictions and enables proactive responses by a medical professional, even in a general hospital.
For a smooth understanding, we will explain the terms first. Metabolic syndrome is a condition in which dangerous adult diseases occur from one person, and cardiovascular disease, abbreviated as CVD, is a disease that occurs due to problem in heart or blood vessel. One paper suggests that metabolic syndrome is an important risk factor for CVD incidence and death rate. The way through which this conclusion was reached was judged by meta-analyzing. This is one of the heuristic techniques that integrates various research results. In this way, the researchers draw conclusions on the link between metabolic syndrome and CVD.
Let me summarize the above. First, heuristic can be used in doctor's disease diagnosis process. Second, heuristic is used in the learning process in cardiac arrest predicting program. Last, heuristic is used to determine the correlation between metabolic syndrome and cardiovascular disease. Searching for this subject, I thought one sentence is searching for learning from the past, predicting future. When there is a situation to infer, why don't you judge based on heuristic?
Thank you for listening.